Hey everyone, welcome to Subnautica Episode 15. Now, this is probably going to be the last one. All we pretty much have to do is build the Neptune rocket and get off the planet now. In the last episode, we came back to the base, we unpacked, brought back all our materials, Cyclops, everything, and now all we have to do is just build this rocket, which, if you can see, I have the starter of it up in the corner. So we need 4 lead. And then we need a computer chip, which we might have an extra one. I'm not 100% sure. We do need 2 titanium ingots, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I know I have more here. 11. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, I really miscounted. 20, that should be enough for that. Let's make those 2 and get them out of the inventory really quick. So 2 titanium ingots and a computer chip. Which again, we should have an extra one. If it's not down here in these lockers, it's going to be in the Cyclops. And, excuse me. My voice is going. I hope I'm not getting sick. That would be awful. Yeah. Let's go check the Cyclops really quick. Maybe I could have parked this a little bit closer to base.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
We do have a whole bunch of stuff. If not, we'll take 2 of these. We'll take this. We have some diamonds too. We have some more. Okay, so we're gonna have to build one, which shouldn't be too hard. All we need is some gold, which we need some copper, and we need some gold. We have the table coral. Yeah, so we just need the copper wire. And there is everything that we need. Now, this is very high up. Maybe I should start taking the sea moth back and forth. I don't normally build my bases this deep. Normally I keep it in the red grassy plateaus, which is a little bit closer to the surface, right near the safe shallows. Let's make sure we're behind this so it doesn't drop this gigantic platform that it's going to make. I did a little bit of resource gathering in between episodes. Nothing much, just some titanium, quartz, a little bit of lithium. Look at how huge... Oh, we didn't get the music. Why not? Huh, weird. Normally you have the music playing in the background while this is being constructed, and it'll give you a little snippet of information about it. God, that's so big. Look at it. All right. Now, the Neptune platform has its own crafting over here, and you can see we just got new blueprints, which are up here somewhere. Yeah. The Neptune gantry. Okay. So, what we need for that is a plasteel ingot, copper wire, and lubricant. Let's pin this, and we'll get rid of this. And we have everything to make that. We have some plasteel ingots in the base. We've got the creep vines below to be able to make the lubricant, and we have plenty of copper. We might have to go looking for a few things here and there, but nothing major, so it won't be too bad. Where is my cuttlefish? There he is. Let's make sure not to smack that one, because I believe that other one that I've been looking for, pretty sure he's gone. I think when I smacked him with my... Oh, okay. Sometimes that can happen when you go up the stairs with your sea glide out. It will kind of malfunction a little bit. Let's see. Yep, plasteel ingot. And then we will make lubricant. We will make copper wire. And then it's all the way back up. Where are we? Here we are. Yeah, see, normally I don't build my base this low. And this is one of the reasons why. But we have the sea moth, so it doesn't take that long. And we have a ladder right here, so it's not that bad. It's just a little bit annoying. All right, now we have everything for this. It's time to... There's the music. So now we have the gantry constructed. We can go ahead and we can take that off. Now we need to make the boosters, which again, really not a whole lot to it. 3 nickel ore, plasteel ingot, 2 aerogel, and a wiring kit. We should have everything we need for that. God, it takes so long to build these things, but they're so cool. Okay. And since it's getting dark, we will head back down and sleep, but I'm going to go into the Cyclops really quick to make sure that we have everything. Because I believe we should. And we're going to have to go into the Cyclops to build 1 or 2 things. Or take them out. Because I think what we need is the Cyclops shield. Let's see. Let's take out whatever titanium we have in here. And whatever nickel. Hopefully I don't have to run all the way back down to the Lost River. I'm almost 100% sure that I don't. There was one right there, but I really might. There's some titanium. We have the plasteel ingot though. Oh no. Oh, we have a wiring kit. There was the computer chip. I knew we had one somewhere. And look at that, we actually had lubricant. Okay. Let's go back to the base. Wait. I believe I had aerogel in there as well. This is the problem with inventory management. Oh, it gets so out of control. Rubies, glass, lead. Got some batteries. Actually, might want to take these. All right. I'm hoping I have stuff in here. Let's go get 2 gel sacks. And I also might have actually brought some gel sacks in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's see. We got quartz, copper, lead, glass, silver. Let's take all of the titanium that we can. Ooh, we might be running back down to the Lost River for one nickel ore. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, also, look. We have a crab squid now. Found one of his eggs a couple episodes ago. Brought it back. Yeah, we're gonna have to run back down there. Okay. The good thing is that's not super far, and we have the sea moth. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the beacon for... We don't need the Degassi habitat. We don't need dry land. We don't need life pod 17. But where is... Yeah, CTOU's life pod. That is this way. Oh, that's quite a ways away. Do we have anything closer? Where's Life pod 12. Life pod 12 any closer? No. Life pod 12 is not closer. Okay, well, here we go. And while we're down there, we might as well grab a couple more things. At least it's not terribly far. Yeah, so the series is coming to an end. This is the very last final push to get everything done. And like I said, it shouldn't take too long. Actually, while I'm here, do I have... No, I took that off. Okay. Wanted to make sure I didn't have a storage upgrade sitting on this thing with materials, because that's absolutely something I would do. While we're down here, probably grab some rubies. We don't need blood oil. We don't need crab squids. Oh, that was close. Got some amp eels. Oh, listen to the noise they make. That's so cool. The crab squids, I mean. Oh, there's the Undertaker gong. I don't think we heard the line in this playthrough about how the blood kelp stimulates 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans, which is a hard line in video games. Like, that's a thing to say. I love it. Okay. Turn all the way around. Like I said, we're just down here for nickel, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Grab a couple rubies if we see them, although we do have a bunch back at base. Ooh, that was close. Can't believe we didn't get hit by that. Might as well prime that and make sure it's ready to go. Maybe I should have brought the prawn suit. There's a whole thing of it right there, I believe. Though that might be silver. Alright, let's just keep an eye out for a couple pieces. That's shale. There's one right there. But while we're down here, we might as well get a few of them if we can. Oh, listen to those creepy sounds. The Lost River is such a great area in-game. Also, if you're ever worried about being attacked by the creatures in this game, turn off your lights and stop moving. A lot of them are drawn to the sound and the lights, so they'll come after you really quickly if your lights are on. So that's just a little bit of a tip. We'll grab the diamond, yeah, sure. And there's some more nickel. We will see. Oh no. Oh, that was really close. Well, time to get out of here. I spoke way too soon about not being attacked. That's okay, though. Let's go out here and see if we can't get away from these guys and fix our sea moth before it blows up. Okay. I think that's good. Like I said, we only should need a couple here and there. Hopefully I don't need any more. Thank you. I'll take that. And if I have to come back down here, then I'll just cut the I'll cut the video real quick and come back when I get there. Also, another question that was brought up by a very wonderful commenter who gave some suggestions and some critiques, which I love. By all means, do those things. They were asking why didn't I build the power cells and why didn't I drill the non-renewable ion crystal cache back at the thermal facility. Honestly, normally that's what I'll do. When I get the blueprint for the ion batteries and power cells, I'll normally head straight back, make those, put them in everything that I can. But with this being a playthrough, I just wanted to kind of keep pushing to get to some of the more interesting stuff. And like I had mentioned before, with it being so close to the end of the game, I didn't really see a point in making the ion power cells and things like that, because once you're done with the primary containment facility, you're basically just building the rocket and going home. For as much as I love this game, I do wish that they would have added just a little bit more here and there. Maybe to make it so that you had more of an incentive to build different bases all over the place instead of just having like one or two, and having the ion batteries play more of a role, because they really don't, if I'm being 100% honest. Okay, we got the gel sack, we got the ruby. And they're great additions to the game. They like almost triple your battery life, I think it is. And they look cool, to be honest. But at this stage in the game, you really only have to make one for the rocket. One or two, and you don't really need anything else other than that. It would be cool to build them for the Cyclops, but the Cyclops, in my opinion, is kind of really unnecessary. I know a lot of people like to build it. Excuse me. I know a lot of people like to build it and use it as like their mobile base, but for me, it's too big, it's too clunky, it's too slow, for one thing. Maybe if there was some sort of a speed upgrade that you could make for it, it might be a little bit better, but honestly, the only reason you even need to build it is for the end, because you have to use the crafter in it, the fabricator. Okay, so while that's building, now we need the fuel reserve. See, and right there, 2 ion power cells, 4 kyanite, 4 crystalline sulfur. Oh no, we might have to go back down for that too. All right, I'm gonna let that build. I hope I have enough of that. I really do. I don't want this episode to be running back and forth simulator, but that's 100% on me, because, you know, normally when I play this game, I'm by myself. I'm not trying to explain anything to anybody. I'm just playing for the sake of playing. So running back and forth, if I forget things, not really that bad.
All systems online.
I was really also hoping that we would get the secret voice line. See, there we had some rubies. I'm going to take that diamond because I'm not sure if we need it. I know we need the ion cubes. See, and we have a ton of these, and we need the kyanite. We don't need creep seed clusters. We don't need that much kyanite. We have 2 crystalline sulfur here. I'm going to take this. And we'll come back for anything else we need. I'm trying not to drag this out as much as possible, because while there is a lot to do, there's not really a ton. So, do we have 2 more crystalline sulfur? We do. Oh, thank you. And another plasteel ingot, which it's not looking like we have another one. But what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should have enough. We need a little bit of lithium, which I believe is in the first. Yes. So we need. Oh, I don't have enough. Let's put these batteries away. We don't really need. And I don't know why I have a fire extinguisher. I think that was from when we went back to the Aurora to get the plans for the Neptune rocket. Okay, so there's the plasteel ingot. Also, I thought I grabbed 2 of these. I might not have had room. So we have... Okay, so what we can do here, instead of crafting 2 power cells just to turn into ion power cells. Do we have any that are not charged or low charge? Yep, here's one. And that one's good enough. We're not going to need these. This is like I said, the Cyclops was just something I built for the video to use. I never really use it. It's just not my favorite thing. And I know a lot of people love it. Again, I'm rambling. I've said this before, but okay. So I need 2 ion batteries. Oh, that's right. It's ion batteries. I can't change power cells into... That's right. I need 2 ion batteries. Which is... Okay. All right. Well, that's my fault. That's okay, though. We'll put those back there. So we need gold and silver, which we should have plenty of. Gold, silver, and then we'll just have to run outside and grab... I don't know why I was thinking you could change power cells into ion power cells. So I'm going to need... I'm going to need 4 of these. I think I only grabbed enough for 3. I did. That's okay. Everything's right here. So, now we have the ion batteries. It would have been nice to be able to convert your batteries into ion batteries and power cells. And then we need... Yeah, we have those. And then we need silicone rubber, which is creepvine clusters. Which is exactly what I said we didn't need earlier. Well, way to go. That's all right. Nope. Okay, so silicone rubber, and I am gonna need to... We'll change these into power cells. And there we go. We have the fuel reserve. There's the sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Don't drive into the Cyclops.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay.
Vital signs.
I'm also going to need to eat pretty soon. Now we have everything we need for... This thing is massive. Like, look at this. And that's only the bottom. So we'll clear these blueprints. And now... we will make... Where's it at? The cockpit. See, this is what you need the Cyclops shield generator for. So it looks like we're going to need more titanium, which I kind of figured. We have a computer chip, though. And we can take the shield generator out of the Cyclops, but we're going to have to go around and look for Where's the ship? Let's just go closer to the ship and we'll grab some scrap. And we'll take a look around, obviously. Like I said, I love the environment in this game. Kelp Forest, I think, is really cool. Like I said, I've said this before, the Blood Kelp Zone is one of my favorite, is my favorite biome. It's not even a question. I think that is one of the coolest designed areas in a game. I love the fact that it feels dangerous, but it looks very cool. Let's keep an eye out for any kind of scrap, and there's probably going to be a ton around here, to be honest. I always say about going to the ship for scrap, but one of the best places is just find some stalkers. Like this guy over here. He's probably going to lead us to some. He's probably going to lead us to a big pile. Let's see. Trying to see if he has anything. Maybe not. What about these guys? You got anything? He does. Let's see where he goes. I'm going to take all of your stuff. Okay. Looks like he only has one. But I'm going to take it anyway. So we need at least 5. We need at least 5 scrap pieces. What do we got? There's one. Do we have enough room? We should. And of course now it's starting to get dark. All right, fellas, come on, lead me to your scrap. Where is it? There's a piece.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, but that's okay. We can take care of this first. Ooh, here we go. Thanks, guy. Look at this. 2, 3. That should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. And this last little bit is going to be what we need to finish off the rocket. And then from there, it's just doing the final endgame stuff. Which is always a really cool little sequence to me. I love the, you're basically preparing for the end of the game, where a lot of games, yes, you'll prepare for the end of the game. You'll grind for resources or you'll level up your character or whatever, but to me, it feels different in Subnautica. Because instead of just like, yes, you're looking for materials, but instead of it just being that, it's like, you're kind of preparing to say goodbye, and that's not kind of, that's what you're doing. And if you love this game, which I do, I absolutely, this is one of my favorite games. I cannot stress that enough. I love this game. I think everybody should play it at least once. And it's one of those games where you get attached to it. This is one of the most immersive games to me, personally, that I've ever played. Watch out, little dude. We don't want to smack you and kill you before we leave the damn planet. Okay. So, let's turn all of this into titanium. And then we'll get that plasteel ingot made. And then we'll get the enameled glass made. Excuse me. Well, I had a lot more than I thought I did. Okay. So we need 2 lithium. We need a glass. And we need stalker teeth, which we have a bunch of. We got some of those earlier. I think it's just a 1-to-1. We'll find out in a second. There we go. Enameled glass, plasteel ingot. Is it still dark? It is. Let's go sleep real quick. That way it's daytime while we're doing all of this. Very good mechanic. Skipping night in games is peak. Especially in a game like this where the further down you get, the darker it is. Thank you. I will absolutely take that. Oh yeah, gotta eat. So what do we got? Of course, inventory's full.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Might as well just empty this because not like we're gonna need it. Okay. Let's go get the shield generator. Also, I don't think I showed this off, but you can go into the little docking area and it leads right to the back where your engine is. All right. Cyclops shield generator. Back down we go, up to the Neptune rocket.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It would be really nice if that other that other cuttlefish showed up at the last minute and was just like, "Oh hey, I've just been hanging out over here. See you later." But sadly, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know if I hit it and it like clipped through the ground. I don't think I killed it. I want to sit here and say that I didn't. But, you know. All right, here's the cockpit. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. This is a good tune. Look at that. This thing is so huge, like it's massive. It's not quite the size of the Aurora, but... All right, where's that last little bit? Listen to that.
One rocket online.
Neptune 1 rocket online. Okay. We'll take a quick look inside. This is very cool. I've seen people use this to launch themselves up into the upper limits of the game. So, you have a whole bunch of things in here that you have to set off. We'll do those in a second. One thing that's up here. There's the power, the like reactor for it. So here you have a whole bunch of things that you have to finish. And one of them is, if you remember the time capsules from earlier in the game, you can prepare one for yourself. And that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to figure out, you get 6 slots, and that now you could put in something that takes up 4 slots and 2 little items. You could put in 6 things completely. I think the devs don't want you throwing things like end game weapons in, not weapons, tools, like ion batteries or ion cubes. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's this one. And I could just jump, but I don't want to risk it. All right, so let's get rid of that blueprint because that's everything. Once we go down and we grab everything we need that we want to put into the time capsule, that's it for the episode. And it looks like it's going to end up being a little bit of a shorter one. But I think what I'm gonna do is, let's do this. Let's park the sea moth right here. And then we're gonna go get the prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
And we're gonna
Captain.
park him. Don't. Oh. We're gonna park him right here. And then I believe we're gonna take the Cyclops. And we're gonna park him over here.
Engine powering up.
Let's toggle through so we can see. We're gonna put the Cyclops back this way a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Let's turn off the engine.
Powering down.
We'll shut off the lights. Because we don't need anything else from in here. But now the question is, what do we put in the time capsule? And I think what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to empty my inventory as much as I possibly can. And I think, do we have a full battery? Should we put the Sea Glide? Maybe. Maybe we put the Sea Glide in there. No, we don't want to put the toys in or anything like that. So we'll do that. We won't put the Sea Glide in. I think the Sea Glide is a little bit too much. We will grab 2 rubies, 2 diamonds. So that's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's enough. And I think also what I'm going to do is, come here, you, and you. We're going to release our fish, and that's everything. But we're going to take them a little bit away. Let's go over here. So we're going to release him. We're going to... Of course they start fighting right away. Okay. And then, where is he? Come here, buddy. One thing you have to do before you leave. You gotta say goodbye to your cuttlefish. Oh, I think I'm hitting the wrong button. I think I'm hitting the play button. Yeah, say farewell is the right click. Aw. See you later, buddy. And then what we'll do is we'll get a good shot of... Let's get all this out of the way. I just realized that I accidentally hit my hotkey to turn off my recording. So let's not do that again. I don't remember which button it is. Okay, it's... We should have it. Screenshot save the PDA. Yes, okay. So, there's probably going to be a little bit of a weird cut in there. So, I apologize for that. I forgot that I set one of my hotkeys to, I think it's F8. Swim up nice and slow, because we're just leaving everything down there. So I'll have to fix that in editing. That's alright though. It's not that big of a deal. I'll just have to change the hotkey. Okay. So we have everything We have our screenshot. We said goodbye to our cuttlefish. Ooh, we're leaving at night too. Look at that. That's very cool. The fact that there's like, that might be a planet. I'm not even 100% sure. You can see the aurora in the background still on fire. One of the islands is back there. The other one is up there. Okay. So you come in here and go around. Start up your auxiliary power unit.
Auxiliary power unit online.
And we have a different voice for the rocket. Communications array.
Communications systems array active.
The hydraulic systems.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
And this has lockers too, which I never really understood. I guess it's more for aesthetic than anything else. I'm gonna boot up the primary CPU.
Primary computer systems active.
Life support.
Life support systems online.
We'll do our
All
time
systems
capsule.
are go for liftoff.
Let's see, we're gonna do 2 large waters, 2 diamonds, and 2 rubies. And then we're going to set that as our picture. And for the message, let's see, we'll write something somewhat nice. Thank you, 4546B. It's been fun. If you find this time capsule, I hope it helps in the beginning of your journey. Good luck, and don't forget to go deeper. Okay. I think that's good. Oh, the message didn't save, oh boy. Let's do that again. It's not gonna be the same message because I literally don't remember what I wrote. I'm getting sidetracked. Your journey, and don't forget when in doubt, go deeper. Okay, let's see. Okay, we did that. No, I want the image. Why is this? Yeah, select. Okay. No. Okay. So then we should be good, right?
Time capsule
Yes.
ready.
Okay. Well, here's the end. Oh, and look, it's automatically day again. I think that happens. I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
We got some
Launch
tense
in
music.
10, 9, 8, 7.
These little bird
6,
things.
5,
I forget what they're called.
2, 1.
Listen to that music in the background.
Time capsule jettisoned.
There goes the time capsule. I wonder if anyone's found any of mine that I've sent throughout the years of playing this game. It would be kind of cool if they had a system to let you know if that's something that happened.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris.
And this, of course, is from the sunbeam in the aurora. A little bit of a callback to the beginning of the game.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
There's the planet. Look, you can see the island. You can see the aurora.
Confirm destination coordinates.
The other island.
Nearest interstellar phase gate.
And if you look up close, coming around this corner,
Engaging ion boosters in 3.
there's Point Zero, where Subnautica Below Zero takes place. That's the standalone kind of DLC to this game. It was supposed to be DLC, but it ended up being its own standalone thing.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Great ending. Absolutely fantastic ending. Got me the first time I played, not gonna lie. But yeah, that was Subnautica. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you've shared any type of comments, questions, concerns about the gameplay, any suggestions on what I could do better, thank you. I appreciate that. And while we sit here and look at all the wonderful people that worked on this game, you know, I think I explained this a little bit, but the reason I picked Subnautica for the first full playthrough on this channel is because this is a game that it really does mean a lot to me. Like, the first time I saw this game was definitely played by bigger YouTubers, guys like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. But when the full release of the game came out, I made sure to, because I love their early access stuff, but I made sure to stop watching, go play it myself, experience it, and then come back and watch their videos and see how they liked it as well. And it's one of my favorite things to do. I love watching people play this game for the first time. So hopefully, if you've made it through this video and you've made it through the series, hopefully I've kind of, you know, inspired you to go and play this on your own. If I have, let me know. It was a little bit of a bumpy ride. I'm new to making videos. I didn't expect this to be a walkthrough, but I think at times it kind of got that way, and that's been pointed out to me that I, you know, kind of made it seem like that's what it was. It was more or less just a casual playthrough. And yeah, so you can see there, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, 8-Bit Ryan, Eat My Dick. Like, so many people, so many big YouTubers played this when it first came out and really gave it its traction. But yeah, I didn't really mean for this to be like a walkthrough.
Welcome home to all terror.
There we go.
Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
1 trillion credits. And that goes back to earlier in the game when they say like all property belongs to Altera, your credit, you know, your outstanding balance is whatever it was. But yeah, like I said, I really love this game, and I hope you enjoyed going along with me for the ride. Again, I didn't mean for this to end up being like a walkthrough, but I played this game a lot. I know a lot about it, and to kind of try to fill that negative void in there, I wanted to just keep talking, so that's how it ended up coming out. I will be playing Below Zero, not right away. Next up for the channel is Resident Evil 9 Requiem, so hopefully you join me for that. And again, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all those good things. Check me out on Twitch. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I've noticed I have a bad habit of saying the wrong days when I close this game out. And, but yeah, if you have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments. Check out the community section of this page. And again, really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope it was a good time. Like I said, a little bit of a bumpy ride, and now I'm starting to see myself ramble. But hopefully I get better as I go forward, and just want to say thank you for joining me. This was a pleasure, and I'll see you next time for Resident Evil 9 Requiem and anything else that comes from here until now. Maybe you're watching this 5 years in the future and I have a million videos on the channel. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to stop. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye.